I'm here in Ponca, Arkansas on my yearly company retreat. I'm at a neat little cabin out in the woods ran by the Buffalo Outdoor Center. And today, I'm here for 4 days, 3 nights and 4 days. And today is the first, well, it's the second day. So last night was the first night. Today is the Saturday, second day of my trip. And I got here yesterday about 4 o'clock p.m. and had a nice dinner and planned out what I was going to do today. So today I'm going to go out and I'm going to do a couple of hikes. There's lots of waterfalls around here in the Buffalo wilderness area. So I'm going to go check out 2 of them. One is Hammerschmidt Falls and the other one is called Hedges Pour Off. Hedges Pour Off I think is going to be really cool. It's right off the edge of this big bluff. And there's a really cool ancient cedar tree that I think is going to make a really awesome landscape photo. So I'm going to try to get to that one a little bit later in the day. It's about 10:30 a.m. right now. It's really foggy outside, so I'm going to go step outside and try to get some really cool shots of some of the forest with the fog and stuff. But later I'm going to hike out to the Hedges Pour Off, and I think it's going to make a really awesome landscape photo. Like I said, the fog's supposed to burn off. The temperature is supposed to get up in the 50s today, which is going to be really nice for hiking, and should clear off all that fog and get there maybe around the golden hour maybe, because it's not a very long hike, so I can get out before it gets dark. So I'm going to get started, get out there and get some pictures taken, and hopefully the photos are going to turn out really awesome. Headed to Hammerschmidt Falls right now. Just left the Buffalo Outdoor Center in Ponca, and it's not far, for about 4 miles I think. Oh, actually about 6 miles it says. So should be there shortly. For driving. We're here at the trail. Got the Jeep parked back here. Drove as far as I could. There's a little no parking sign right there. Getting ready to hike down to the waterfall. Kind of running out of daylight, so we got to get a move on. That. That'll make a good photo on the way back. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Look at all this. Holy cow. It's amazing. Here it is. So there's a, I don't know if you can hear me or not, there's a stream there we followed when we came out with the Jeep, and that feeds the waterfall right here. I'm gonna hike down around the bottom to get a photo. It's gonna be awesome.
Alright, so so freaking cool, man. Cut the camera off for now. Gotta use both hands. Holy cow, man. That was awesome. Got some great photos of the waterfall. It's beautiful down there. It's huge. Never seen anything like it, man. Arkansas never disappoints. That was Hammerschmidt Falls, and I think it's 71 feet tall. I think that's what the Tim Ernst guidebook says. By the way, if you don't have that, you gotta get it right here. Tim Ernst waterfall guide. It's awesome, man. Takes you right to the waterfalls. GPS coordinates and everything. But now I'm kind of in a hurry. It's 3:40 p.m. Trying to get to Hedges Pour Off before it gets dark. Oh my gosh, this road's crazy rough. I want to get there before it gets dark. Like I said, it's supposed to be really cool. It's just a bluff that drops off, and like I was saying before, there's an ancient cedar tree that just looks amazing. So that's where I'm headed right now, and hopefully I will get there. It's not once I get to it's just a short gravel road to get there, and then you park at the trailhead, and I think it's just like 0.4 miles, maybe not even that, and it's all just easily marked trails, so it shouldn't be any problem to find at all. And yeah, headed there right now, so we'll see you there. All right, we're here at the trailhead of Hedges Pour Off. I can get my stuff situated here. Supposed to be a primitive path here somewhere. I guess this is it. Doesn't really look. Oh, here we go. I see it now. I broke my little selfie stick for my GoPro, so I'm having to use my iPhone. Bear with me. Probably not gonna be the most steady camera work you've seen. Oh, ow! Oh, son of a! Those are some thorns. Woo! All right, I'm gonna have to watch what I'm doing here. This can't be the path, right? This can't be it. I don't know where I'm going. Huh. I don't see a path. Maybe that's it over there. Tell you what, this doesn't really look right either. Okay. I think I'm still off the trail. Huh. I think the trail's up there, maybe. All right. I finally found Hedges Pour Off. This is amazing. I got to get out of here because it's getting dark. I got some cool pictures, I think, but I'm going to probably come back tomorrow. Some better light. But I just got to share this with you guys before I leave. Look, I mean, there's the river down there. Right there. This is a crazy, crazy cliff. Let me flip the camera around. Here's an ancient cedar tree. Check that out. That's what I'm going to be photographing. I got a shot of it already tonight. Then we'll come back tomorrow when the light's better. Here's this cliff that it sits on. The path goes back up that way, back to the Jeep. But this is the cliff. Look at that. There's the river. Get a little closer to the cliff. I'm not gonna get too close. Down there, man. Check it out. And there's the waterfall right there. Check that out. We'll come back and get a picture of that tomorrow too. It's gonna be amazing. And then it falls all the way down. There's a creek down there. And there's the Buffalo River Valley. Look at that. Amazing, right? All right, so back at the cabin. It's 10 after 6 p.m. and today was awesome. I saw some really, really cool stuff. 2 waterfalls today. First, I went to the Hammerschmidt Fall, which I believe is, let me just look in my book here, by the way. If you don't have this book and you live around Arkansas, let me get it over here. Missouri, Arkansas area, and you want to go find some waterfalls, get that. This thing's awesome. It's got full color pictures of every waterfall. There's over 200 plus waterfalls in this book. It's by Tim Ernst, is the author. It's like the kind of waterfall Bible. But anyway, let me look these up. I went to, like I said, Hammerschmidt's. Where is that one at? Let's see here. It's right here. So went to that one today. I don't know if you probably can't see that very well. This one is 43 foot tall. Super easy to get to. Really easy. You just follow a short little trail. You have to you go down by this creek that feeds the waterfall. The creek's beautiful too. I really wanted to stop and shoot some photos there before I got to the waterfall, but I was kind of in a hurry because I wanted to hit the second waterfall. But I couldn't resist. On the way back, I had to stop and shoot a few photos of the stream because it was absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, that fall was beautiful. Really, really cool. The trail goes down, it's easy to follow, and then it cuts right back around after you pass the fall where it pours over, and then that goes under the canyon where the fall comes down. It's really, really, really cool. Really cool place. And then I went and saw Hedges Pour Off. That was an amazing view of the Buffalo River Valley. Here's that one in the book. Hedges fall off. No, Hedges Pour Off, sorry. 113 feet. This waterfall is really hard to see because you're kind of right up against the cliff, the bluff where it comes down. But there's an ancient cedar tree, which you guys saw in the video, that's really, really cool. I didn't have a lot of time to shoot at this one today because I ran out of light. I got there. I was trying to find the fall. I couldn't find it. I kind of hiked through the woods at another place I thought was where the pour-off was. And I wasted about 30 minutes hiking through the woods. And so I got back to the Jeep, and I was going to give up, but I got back in this book and I started reading, and I think I figured out that I just didn't go far enough. So I went farther up the road, and sure enough, I saw where the little parking spot was. So I only had about 20 minutes until sunset, and I knew it was really close. It's only like a 200-yard hike according to this book, which is probably about right. So I just wanted to go out there real quick and check it out, and it was amazing. The view was super crazy, as you saw in the video.
I got a couple photos, but the light wasn't probably as good as it could have been. So I'm gonna go back tomorrow and check it out, maybe around 2 p.m. because the sunset, you can't see the sunset from that vantage point anyway. But there's a bluff, and the way the sun falls on the valley down there, you kind of run out of light before sunset. So I think I'm gonna go back probably around 2:30 p.m. or something like that, and kind of hang out there for an hour, maybe get some good light on that cedar tree, and get like an amazing shot. So we'll see. I'll put it in this video. Hopefully it's going to be awesome. I'm going to go ahead and process the other ones I took today. They may turn out pretty good too. I took a couple of shots and I'm going to stitch together a panorama, which should be pretty cool. But anyway, great day. Really awesome day today. I'm getting ready to eat some dinner. I'm going to cook some burgers. Got the fire going over in the fireplace. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, it's day 3 here on my trip. And I've got to go on, I think, one more adventure today. I'm going to go check out, some people call it Triple Falls. That's what it's called in the Tim Ernst Waterfall guidebook. But I think technically it's called Twin Falls because it's fed by 2 streams. The waterfall's fed by 2 streams. So I'm going to go check that out today. It's a really short trip. I think it's half a mile round trip out and back. So I should be able to do that really quickly. This is supposed to be kind of mostly a work trip, so I can't spend all day today exploring kind of like I did yesterday. I really would love to. I don't get up here very often, so when I do, I try to take advantage, and go see as many things as I can possibly see. So definitely gonna go do Triple Falls next. There's one more I might do. It's called Eden Falls at Lost Valley Trailhead. So I might do that one too. It's not a very long trail either. I might do something tomorrow before I leave too. So I don't really know. I need to get some work done though. So definitely gonna go do this waterfall real quick. So let's go check it out. All right, here we are at Twin Falls, Triple Falls as it says in the waterfall guide. But as you can see, Twin Falls, that's what it's technically called. So I'm gonna go check it out. Lots of private property signs around, but I'm pretty sure that it's just for the Boy Scout camp, which is not going on right now. So I'm gonna go check it out. I hear the falls running right now. Waterfall. Creek right there. Waterfall way over there. Right there. Let's go check it out. You can really feel the wind in this bluff. I don't know if it's coming off the water or what, but man, it's kind of chilly. Alright, so we got to check out Triple Falls. It's pretty cool. It's really tall. Probably, I have to look back in the book, 70 feet or so probably. It was flowing really, really good today. Really coming down. I got some great photos put in this video. Hopefully they turn out great. The wind, where at the vantage point where I was standing to take the photos, the wind from the water come rushing off the top of that bluff was crazy. It was really cold down there.
should have brought a coat. I just had my vest. But anyways, it's really cool. It's a rough road out here. I didn't think anybody else would be out here. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's not real easy to get to, I would say. I mean, the gravel road's in pretty nice shape, but it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's a Boy Scout camp. So I didn't think anybody else would be out here, but I saw 4 or 5 different groups of people. So anyway, back to the cabin. Big ass owl right there. See if I can get him to fly away again. He's gonna do it on his own. There he goes.
All right, so this is the last day of my trip. I'm heading back today to home where I live, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do another trail today, but I think I'm going to do one on the way out of town, just a quick one. The total distance out and back is 5.9 miles. I don't think I'm going to do the whole thing. I probably don't have time to do that. I was reading on the trail, on All Trails. It's the app I use for kind of doing some research on trails. But one user said it took them about 2.5 hours. I could do that, I guess, but I kind of want to get home and see my family. I've been gone for 4 days now, so I'd like to get back and see them. So I'll probably just go do part of it and take a few photos. It would be great to do the whole thing because at the end there's supposed to be a really great view of the Buffalo River Valley, supposedly the best in the area. I don't know how it could be better than Hedges Pour Off because that was amazing. But this also, at the end of it, there's another section that goes off on what's called the Goat Trail, which is a really thin outcropping on one of the bluffs, and that's supposed to be a crazy good view too. Slightly dangerous, they said. You have to be careful. I've seen pictures, and it looks to be like the width of maybe 2 sidewalks or 3 sidewalks wide. So, danger is a relative term. You don't want to get right on the edge, obviously. But it would be great to do that. I just don't think I've got time to go all the way out and back today. But I will definitely come back and do the whole thing because it sounds like it's a really cool trail. And there's other great waterfalls and trails in the area I just didn't have time to do. You could spend probably 2 weeks here and probably still not get all the trails and waterfalls and everything in to see and do. So definitely got to come back. So anyway, let's go check out the Centerpoint Trail. All right, so I've been walking for about 10 minutes now on the Centerpoint Trail, and I'm realizing that it's just going to be all kind of, I hate to call it boring, but there's really no features along the way until you get to the end, which is the big overlook of the bluff and stuff, which is cool. But like I said before, I don't really have time to go all the way out to the end and back. So I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna turn around. I looked on the map, and from what I can tell, it's all just more the same as, this kind of stuff right here, which is fine if you're just out for a leisurely hike. But I was kind of wanting to find some opportunities to take some photos, maybe hoping there'd be a little stream somewhere. But let me flip the camera around here. So yeah, it doesn't appear like there's going to be anything like that. I didn't see any rivers except the Buffalo River on the map. If there was a stream, I think I'd probably see that indicated on the map too, unless it's super tiny. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to turn around. I could do the whole thing, but that would put me home about 3 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, and I don't want to get home before then. So anyway, I'll walk a little bit further to see if there's any cool photography opportunities. Other than that, I'm going to head back. Okay, as I thought, I didn't have time to do the whole trail. I turned around and came back to the Jeep because it was just more of the same, just kind of plain, just through the woods kind of trail. Weren't a lot of sights to see, a lot of photography opportunities, I should say. I'm a little winded. It was an uphill hike on the way back. So anyway, nothing too crazy. I want to come back and do it because at the end, like I said, there's those great views that would be cool. There's a couple little views through the woods of the valley, but nothing you could really take a photo of. The sun, I would have been shooting into the sun and it just wouldn't have turned out very good at all. So I'm gonna head back to the cabin and get packed up
and I think I'm gonna go check out and then go shoot a couple photos down by the Ponca access. There's a nice little access area into the river there. I'm gonna try to see if there's some photo opportunities there, and then head out and go home.